bug in my eye. Holy f***ing, please don't puncture. I'm up the top, well, almost the top of Helicopter Hill. Craigie Burn. There's a little bit more. So a lot of you know I had this kind of weird autoimmune illness thing earlier in the year, and that's why we originally postponed this trip from February or March to November. Yeah, it wasn't in a very good way at the start of the year, and it's taken a long road to get back to this point, but I was a little bit nervous about this trip because, I don't know, I hadn't progressed as much as I thought I was going to in my recovery and didn't really have a chance to get fit or anything for it. So by this point in the trip, I was pretty tired, but I was really enjoying myself, and I was really impressed that I was able to ride at this level and for these amount of time. So this episode takes place in the afternoon after that run down the best trail I've ever ridden. Matt had done an extra lap the day before, so he was pretty knackered and decided to just chill for the afternoon, which is fair enough, and I went out on a bit of a solo ride to do luge track, which Matt hadn't ridden before, and I was quite keen to try because it looked like it was reviewed pretty well on Trailforks. So I climbed up there, and when I was sitting at the top of the luge track, I looked to the left and there was a sign that said Helicopter Hill climb, like not a bike climb, a walk. And I was like, oh, I'll see how far that is and go for a wander. It might be some good photos. And so I wandered off with my helmet on, my knee pads on, and then as you saw, I got about halfway and realized it was a lot further to the summit, but I kind of just kept going. I was kind of keen to prove to myself that I could, and yeah, so like half an hour of wandering later, up pretty steep, like shaly hills, and knee pads and a helmet, I got to the top, and it was really cool. I mean, it's a very flat hill on top, which is why it's called Helicopter Hill. I'm guessing they land there for whatever reason, snowboarding or something, but yeah, it meant quite a lot to me to be able to do this on my own. It was like a beautiful day, not a breath of wind or anything, just warm, not too hot, still, you know, very cool. So anyway, I just wanted to include this part of the trip because it was pretty important to me, and yeah. That's the top. Sucked, but pretty stoked. Okay, I think we're going the right way. Now, bear in mind, I just climbed a mountain in knee pads and riding shoes after already doing like 15Ks and massive climbing today, so I'm going to be cruising this. From watching other videos of these trails, what I've noticed is that they look a lot flatter and less rooty on camera. Like, you have to kind of try it for yourself. Like, they are not smooth. Even the parts that look smooth are bumpy. It's cool. I love it.
Highline. Bike is just getting blasted all over the place, but I think it's just because I have no strength to hold on. Oh. There we go. I'm moving now. Oh, I love it. Oh my God. It's so sick through here. Huh. I'm running pretty high pressures to avoid flats. So, woo, my bike definitely feels like it's getting bucked around a bit. It's been grappling through here. Oh, so much ump up. I think the average time it said on Trailforks is 12 to ride this. But to be fair, there'll be people riding quite cautiously and people absolutely ripping, so. Oh God, we're going high. And we're going straight. And I wanted to go high, but I couldn't. Ooh, that's cool. Why did they not race this in the Trans NZ? This thing is so good. Oh, bug in my eye. Straight line back there was cool. I think that would actually be a pretty fast line in the race. I'm gonna ride that other trail over here. When I remember the name, I'll say it, or I'll get to the sign.
I got completely stitched up with the climb to the next track, Dixon's, which I couldn't remember the name of when I was riding. It said on Trailforks it was like 12 minutes to climb up, and it was probably like almost 2 hours. It was huge and like terrible climbing trails, such bad condition. I think there might have been a way on the fire road to get there, which would have been a lot quicker. So I'll probably do a little bit more research if I ever ride this again. But the track was pretty cool, and it was worth the climb, worth, you know, seeing it in the evening light and everything. So anyway, I'll see you next week for the Wanaka / Bike Glendu part of our expedition. Things started to kind of fall apart down there, and some funny stories from that stop of the trip, so make sure you subscribe, like the video, it really helps out, and we really appreciate it. So I'll see you then. Enjoy the last lap of Craigieburn. it's a pretty cool one. And yeah, see you next week.
Well, that was horrendous. You can see that mountain all the way over there is the one I was on earlier. And now I'm all the way over here. Supposedly a jump track. I find that a bit hard to believe, but hey, we'll see what happens. Beautiful light. It's about 4:30 now, I think. Maybe. Something around there. Oh yeah. Nice. Pretty fun. Oh. Whoa. Oh. That's the kind of level of jump I expected. Mega janky. GoPro angle's good. Now we just need a safe descent to the bottom. What the hell? Yo! I mean, I can ride that one. Cruisy. Oh god. Yeah. Bit sketchy hitting blind jumps on your own. Oh, she's gravelly. The nannies. Oh yeah? Pretty cool though. It's very different to what I was riding earlier. Jesus. Oh, okay. Just don't want to flat. Oh, that's quite rocky. Whoa, that's cool moss. Wow. Appreciating the silent hub through here. She sounds cool. This is quite alpine, considering I'm a lot lower than I was earlier. Oh, those are jagged. Oh God! No! Bug on me. I think it was a bumblebee. There's so many of them out here. Holy f***ing, please don't puncture. Oh God, if I make it. Had to. Just had to. Oh. It's quite weird, yeah. Sort of in a rut. Oh, that's muddy. Try stay out of the rut so the trail lasts longer. Get a bit creative there. Oh. As far as I'm aware, there has not been any rain recently, so this just must all be natural springs and stuff. Oh, Jesus. Pretty cool. Down to the road, and then it's a road pedal back. Just try not to dive into those holes because I don't know how deep they are. Get out. That might just be it from Craigieburn. I am shattered. Nice.